Yes, wonderful people. You're welcome to yet another explosive, interesting, insightful episode of Property Matter. You know, as we dey take do am, we dey talk about everything we get to do with property. That is, you want buy land, you want buy house, you want rent house, you want everything we get to do with house. Generally, we get to do with property. Now we dey deal with so. To really see us through this, we get experts. Man, we sabi well in our engineer Debo. Engineer Debo na him dey take us through the journey of property matter to make sure say wetin all the corner tabi things wey we no sabi, make dey for no colour be us, make dey for no do abracadabra for us. Na him dey enligh us. If you look at well last week, we been check everything wey get to do with things wey you go check before you say you wan buy property. Him tell us about security, him tell us about the sockaway, him tell us about the structure of the house. He enligh us well. So this week episode on top property matter, today's topic is gangan serious. Eka Rosa.
Good morning, Chief.
Wetin you carry come today na then they call this is super story. Ori Ibaje. Because okay, I experienced such.
Really?
My wife will tell me if he's living there,
I can't live there. Can you imagine?
But why?
I don't understand.
I can't ask my wife. Say, be one day we say we go get property.
Landlord. You don't want me somebody live with us or tell us say you know what live with
us.
I don't know.
But well, we're already going deep. Maybe I should just give you the ground to.
Abi, thank you very much. So today, welcome our viewers. Good morning. I want to believe that you've been enjoying the program. So today, we'll be talking about why is it that some tenants don't want to live with the landlords? Why? I mean, why is it that when you take some tenants for inspection, they are particular about whether the landlord is living in that property or not? And I don't know why it is that it's common with women, with ladies. Very, very common with ladies from my own experience. So today, please, our viewers, we need you to start. We need to open the phone line early today.
Yes.
Because we need them to give us these reasons. So, I mean, you need to tell us from your own experience why you think people don't want to live with their landlords. Because we think that it's predominant.
It's predominant and the reasons dey. Make I no lie for you.
Well, reasons dey. You know wetin bring this topic for my mind? Not too long ago, just a couple of maybe weeks ago, we took a lady, somebody in my office took a lady for an inspection. The house, from the report I got, good house, lovely place, the kind of house she wants and everything. But do you know that our major issue with that property is that she does not want a house that the landlord lives?
Why?
I don't understand.
Why?
And from what I understand, okay, so unfortunately for her, that particular house, okay, the landlord shares the compound. You know, there are some houses that they will build also that the landlord even has a different entrance and may not bother as his own compound. But in this case, the compound is common, you know, but the landlord just is living in front. He has a duplex in front, and then there are two flats, one ground floor and then one on the first floor in that compound. But the house is well taken care of. You can see from the appearance of the house that this is a responsible landlord, as it were. Because you know, some houses you will see it and you know that they are not well taken care of. But the lady still said, hey, I don't want to stay in the house.
Know what you don't see.
Why?
Number one, law. Any house where landlord dey by engineer Debo, law is too much.
Law, okay, as in rules and regulations.
Yeah. Because if you bring visitor by 7 in the evening, landlord go dey wonder why it never go.
Why the visitor never go?
Law too much.
No, but probably that is not for. Okay, so I think that this is leading on somewhere. I think different people have different reasons why they don't want to stay in the house with a landlord. Funniest thing I've observed, okay, that spinsters or bachelors. Well, ladies will never marry.
Okay,
when they stay on their own. Okay. You understand? Or bachelors, guys will never marry. We won't stay on their own. even the landlords, because probably we'll discuss that later, even the landlords don't easily want to give properties to those people. I don't know if you observe.
Yes.
And they themselves also, most of the time, the ones that especially know that their own type of way of life, somebody may not agree with it. They also don't want to
See
stay.
their own way of life.
And now, because like you said, somebody comes by 7. If you bring white today, they say white stay with you. He comes 7. He go for money. Then the evening of that day, you bring black.
But I've paid
that
your
one
house
too.
rent.
Hey, wait now.
Are you supposed to be
You pay
interested
their house
in that?
rent, but they're not sure of the kind of. Okay, look at it this way. Some bachelors, they will enter the house alone. Now then go rent house. In another 3 months, my brother they come visit me. One come do holiday. Now so they go increase from 1 person wey take house to 5 or 6.
Yeah, but we have
In
paid
that
for
one
that
room.
space. We have paid for that space.
Which space? No, there is when you know when you take a property normally, they should have specified the maximum people that can live in that space.
Under the law?
Yes, now in your tenancy agreement, you should be there. If you take one room, for example, they go don't tell you whether now 2 people or 3 people they allow that can stay in that room that you are taking. And they would have asked you when you are coming in, how many of you are going to stay there? Some of them will tell you, I'm the only one. Or okay, one of my brother will join me. Maybe that one is in school. When he's on holiday, he will join me. But you just see that brother know they finish. Brother go just they come on top of brother for house. Now so then go reach like 5 inside the
landlord get right to para for person if the number is passed.
Of course now it's your agreement now. It's your agreement. And the truth of the matter is that, I've been in a house. Look at it. Another reason why people don't want to. They don't want the landlord also sometimes. We are not saying that the landlords are always perfect. You've talked about rules and regulations, which is major reason why a lot of people run away from, even people without issue. Some landlords they para. It's just too much. The kind of rules where federal government of Nigeria no get constitution reach some homes.
Maybe I get one landlord where he tell me, say, if he did knock something, say, if like a bullet they enter him body. Say because you know how much where he buy cement. So you cannot put calendar in the house. There is no room for the cutting where you go use now. The one where we say you go use and you cover.
You just call
because if you knock bang, I go see yeah.
As in the landlord tell you that.
Baba Billy, when you do bang, I go see yeah. What can someone
like joke?
No be joke, Baba Billy for his son. Everybody know your house. Baba Billy, they sell water outside. If you do bang, go say what can someone You know the agreement person knocks something.
Can you imagine? Well, it's true. I mean, I know that there are some landlords that that. But guess what? I've also seen a situation where a tenant entered the house. He rented the house. Do you know that before they could know it, he rented a 3-bedroom flat. Before people knew it, he started subletting each room.
Yes.
In that house. He became a sub-landlord.
We dey call am sublet.
He started subletting.
Sublet. He dey where I know some guys.
He started subletting in such that families, they give family room inside the whole flat there. Do you understand? So you can imagine that kind of a house, it will be run down in no time. It will be stretched beyond limits. Do you get? So a landlord that stays in that place will notice it easily. And somebody that has that thinking, he knows that he wants to do that kind of a thing. Of course, his precondition for any house he wants to get is that the landlord is not living there.
But engineer Debo, don't you think, oh wow, we have to go on this? I told you when we started, say today, now explosive topic, now we'll carry come and you don't see it for yourself. Most definitely when we go on this break, we go come back, open phone line, make yourself chook mouth. Tell us what be your experience where you been see. Whether to dey live with landlord, that is why some tenants no dey wan gree tabi hear say landlord dey that house and still can't live there. We'll go on this break. We'll be right back. Go nowhere.
The best investment on earth is earth.
The issue of say make a person get house, make a person get land, make a person.
Property matter na serious business, so one of the best investments wey person fit get for life. Shey you be estate agent, surveyor, town planner, or you dey into furniture and you go like make the world sabi your level? Come advertise with us on top Property Matter wey dey shele for WAP TV for every Tuesday from 8:15 to 9 a.m.
Yes, before we been go on that break, we been talk about the reasons why some tenants no wan live with their landlord and one by each by one, engineer Debo don dey enumerate the reasons why they no wan live with their landlord. Shey you sef you dey guilty of that thing wey you talk class, that's to dey sublet house inside house, subleto na we dey call am, junior landlord. You go rent 3-bedroom flat, na only one room you need there, the remaining 2-bedroom you sef go come collect money from people. You go dey give them law inside law. Well, it is well, make we open the phone lines sharply now so that people sef go chook mouth for the matter on top their experiences, maybe while living with landlord, tabi why they no wan even live with landlord. So, Engineer Debo.
Yeah, thank you very much. And before we proceed also, let us also remind our viewers that they can catch up with prior episodes on WAP TV YouTube channel. Just go to WAP TV and check out Property Matta. It plenty there where you go enjoy.
Easy.
In fact, because you know this program, as you know, it's been over a year that we've been churning out very informative sessions like this. So go to YouTube after this program, check WAP TV, go Property Matta, and go satisfy yourself for today. And then
You have more than enough content to keep you going.
More than enough content. So as we dey say, and let me clarify, it's not really against the law or wrong to sublet. Yes, but in your tenancy agreement, it will have been stated. Number one criteria is that you should get the permission of your landlord. Whether you go come get that one or not, that's different story. Then don't forget I said something about the fact that for any proper tenancy agreement, they would have stated how many people can occupy that apartment ordinarily. Even if you are subletting, it will still be within that. Even if you are allowed to, it will still be within that
number.
Yes, within that size that you can. But what people do is to abuse that whatever. They don't tell the landlord because they presume that, of course, the landlord will not agree. And which landlord will actually agree for his house to also be bastardized anyway? Because the person who is doing that definitely is not thinking of keeping to the numbers or anything. He just wants to the highest bidder as far as he's concerned. Like you said, he's junior landlord. And he just wants to do and just so. Of course, that kind of a person would not want to stay with a landlord.
But another thing where I see where they fear people, Engineer Debo, now they say some landlords are too investigative. Investigative in the sense that if they see, say maybe when you come their house, you understand that only top and knicker, and they wear go work. But now they don't observe, say, like say your shirt, you don't get stash. Then
they monitor your life.
Then before the end of the year, God can help you buy one small motor. Your house rent must increase. I feel this is a very big, because some landlords say they even know what you they cook. When they fry turkey, the aroma.
And that actually also leads me to the other. I say, for some people, it even goes beyond a house that the landlord is living in. They don't want to stay in a house that it is the landlord that is managing it, whether he's living in it or not. Just like that monitoring you said now. Because if the landlord is managing the property, he will know when you moved in. He will come to check his property maybe every 6 months or something like that. He will see progress of things. And depending on the progress, he may be increasing rent. So some people just don't want that, And like you said, it's actually true that you to put the landlord in your shoes is a human being. Normally, property rents go up maybe every 2 years or 3 years or thereabouts. So sometimes if he's been planning to do it in 2 years, in 3 years, but he sees that things are coming up for this guy now, even in 1 year after staying here. Some of them don't really follow the guidelines of the profession or advice of even their agents, professional agents. They will just say, I beg, increase his rent. Things are better for him. I should also enjoy part of it.
Dividends of democracy.
Where landlord will tell you that people who move into this house, they prosper.
Benny.
They prosper. So it is also not wrong for me to enjoy part of that their prosperity. So every year or every whatever, 2 years, it's constant. The guy will just increase his house rent by one funny percentage.
But when we say landlord gets right to come inspect house, you as engineer, I want to make you help us clarify that one. If he come, is it just to check the premises, or he has the right to ask me to open my living room, my bedroom, and he checks round?
That's what is called rent. He can inspect his property, both
Even my
internally
bedroom.
and externally. That's what is called rent. It's for inspection now.
Ha.
That's what is called rent.
Person wey never
And
get
there's-
house, he never get secret.
And there is no, you see, there's nothing like secrets.
Yeah, wetin I dey talk, ẹni tí ò nílé àṣírí rẹ̀
Okay, what are you hiding in your bedroom for inspection? It's not as if you will be opening your wardrobe and checking
But
the
at
things you are
least you
keeping
go
there
see, you
now.
go come dey see my bed sheet, see my children room, see everything.
Why you no go see? Wetin you hide there?
I no hide anything, àmọ́ you see
It's
normal.
just once in a year or once half yearly that he does that now. It's
Taofeek,
normal.
I'm still coming back to that
Taofeek
question.
from
There's an
Kaduna.
important part of that question. Taofeek, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How you dey?
I'm fine, okay, sir.
Are you living with your landlord or you sef na landlord?
I'm living with our landlord is not living with us.
Oh, okay. But have you had the experience living with the landlord before? In the same house?
Yes, I have experience before.
Okay, you want to share with us?
One landlord is in front of my house. So,
Okay.
yes.
We no
Hello?
hear you,
Sorry.
Taofeek.
Yeah.
Hello, Taofeek. Okay, we lost that. Please try call us back.
Okay.
So, sir, you say you get yes. We know say nobody know the idea, but decency. Now the question is, if he wants to come for such inspection, under the law wey dey guide these una property things, am I supposed to be given a notification?
Of course. No, of course. It is on appointment. It's on appointment. It's not like he will just barge into your house and say, I've come for inspection. No. It's on appointment. He will tell you, both of you will agree on the time and all, that he will come for it. So you'll be prepared. So you can lay the bed, you can sweep the compound.
See the compound and even, you know, say at times, maybe your wife will just come, put cloth on top of bed, where you go down now.
No, it's not like he can just barge on. I mean, just come and say he wants to. No, it will have been prearranged. It's prearranged, so don't worry.
Then, moving on, we say why some tenants don't want to live with the landlord. I think, I don't know, but another reason where I see where I want to make it clarify, woman palaver, landlord wife.
In fact, I was going to mention it.
Landlord wife.
I was going to, and also
If you pump water, they go dey gauge ya. Ẹyin lè máa ń tanú omi jù, ẹ máa gba pumping machine jẹ. Na you go know person wey no dey pay agbálẹ̀. And God forgive me, most of the landlords they no dey really bother. The woman go coordinate.
the whole thing.
No woman must be finer than her in that compound. Why? The woman dey dey there. You must not be more than big mommy. Big mommy, woman pe
Big mommy.
Big mommy.
Can you imagine?
So if they see say maybe your own husband want to get money and the other tenants they go dey respect you pass the big mommy. Ẹ lọ kọ́lé yín o. Make you go build the house o.
You know they pass big mommy.
You big mommy law.
Can you imagine that? Well, interesting actually. So it happens a lot with, like you said, landladies or landlord's wife. They're usually more caring and concerned with their environment. You know, women are caretakers. They are naturally caretakers. Naturally, most women, it's not 100%, but most women are concerned. They are the ones that will take care of the house and ordinarily. So when the husband also owns a property, and they feel, I mean, that sense of responsibility and concern. So they usually bother about the details, while the man just goes about his normal work, you know. And you also see that where the landlady is like that, they also will have a lot of more problem with the women, the wives of the tenants.
That's what I'm saying.
More than the husbands.
Sure.
You understand?
The husband will just come and be
husband
settling
can
matter when he
overlook
come.
a few things and
Oh,
all
I'm
of
a
that. But the
Rujoma
women, the landlord's wife, the tenant's wife would always have a collision. Always. Always. And so that's one, especially some tenants, knowing that their wives are, in quotes, troublemakers, always as part of prevention, don't want to stay in a house that there is landlord.
Because they know the kind of wife
Wife
wey
they
they
get.
Bello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How is Sokoto this morning?
Sokoto is fine.
Bello, are you a tenant? Abi you be landlord?
No, I'm the tenant.
Do you stay with your landlord?
No, I am not, and I can't stay with my landlord.
Have you had such experience before?
You said?
Have you had such experience before?
No.
So why can't you? What makes you think you cannot stay, or why have you decided that you can't stay with the landlord? Why?
Because, this time around, our landlord, hello,
Yeah,
We there
we
with
can
you.
hear you.
the landlord that we have in this time, they are doing something that is not good in life of tenants.
Like
That is
what?
Like what?
Hello.
Like what,
We
Bello?
they hear you. I hope.
We lost that.
We
Yeah,
lost him. Wow.
But
Why does he say
that's
modern day landlords are doing something that is not good in the life of tenants? I don't
I
understand
think
that.
I think Engineer Debo, this thing is something we need to really demystify or to be clarify.
Okay.
The perception of most tenants on their landlord. Most tenants they always see landlord as enemy from day one.
And tenants, and landlords also, if you ask them,
Most tenants they see
also
landlord as
both ways. Most tenants see landlord as okay. We have Grace also from Shokoto.
Good morning, Grace.
Good morning.
How you doing, ma?
I did fine though.
Are you a tenant tabi landlord?
I'm a tenant too.
Do you stay with your landlord in the same compound?
Yes, so I'm staying with my landlord.
Madam say yes, so share with us. I hope your landlord is not listening to this program.
Even if he's or the wife is listening, it's okay. At least I can air my view.
Okay. And I hope it will hear you quick notice. Hope it's good view. Go ahead,
It's
Madam
not really
Grace.
good news at all. Yes, if only I knew. They never told me
Wow.
that the landlord is in that house. If only I knew the landlord is staying in that house, I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have taken it.
What are the things
all.
what are the things you don't really like? Can you state some?
Actually, everybody is on his own, but the issue here is this. They have dogs that they cannot control, and these dogs move everywhere. Just
Landlord's dogs.
environment, yes. And once you talk, especially the husband is even okay. The husband is nice, just like what the engineer was saying.
Yeah.
But the woman, she's not considerate. Imagine you waking up in the morning, the next thing is just the pool of dogs everywhere.
Everywhere.
And when you complain, she will tell you that, are you the first person staying in this house? So it's very annoying. There are a lot of things she has been doing that, as the person, I try to avoid it, but sometimes you are pushed to the point that you have to talk.
Well, is it face me I face you I be flat?
It's a flat, it's a flat.
So the dog now, is it local or essential dog? Is it Rottweiler?
Local,
Local dog for that matter.
Rottweiler.
Bingo.
It's local.
You're on the ground floor. You stay on the ground floor.
So a lot of things like that. So sometimes you just try to avoid it. It's not easy at all.
Wow.
not
Wow.
easy.
I can imagine. But have you had this kind of experience before? Because you said that when you were taking the house, if they had told you that the landlord was living in that house, you wouldn't have taken it.
I've never been, or how do I put it? I've never stayed in an
A house
apartment
with
like this before. Yes,
landlord.
because it's work that brought us to the land, and
Okay.
why on my own I've always been on my own, as in we have our own house like that. So you've been the one, it's only you and you have nothing to do with other people. But coming to stay. For the first time in my life, I rented an apartment and staying with the landlord is not funny.
It's not funny at all.
But let me quickly ask before you go. How about the issue of utility bills? Does it also
No, that one is not a problem. We don't have problem. Once it comes, we pay. Everybody pay. They share the bill. We pay.
you are lucky. You are lucky. Your landlord is a good man. You are lucky.
No, she said that the landlord is actually good. But you see, so that those funny things, dogs, or sometimes it is the car of the landlord where he parks, or when the landlord comes home and when he leaves.
Or
Things
if
like
God
that.
help you,
Thank
block
you so
you with
much,
his car.
Madam Grace.
Miriam, good morning.
Morning, no, you're busy, right?
Thank you very much. How you doing?
I'm fine, no.
Miriam, you be tenant, tabi landlord.
How you doing? Hello, good man, tenant.
You are a tenant. So
Okay.
share your.
Do you stay with your landlord? Do you stay with your landlord?
Now?
Do you stay with your landlord currently, or you've had an experience staying with any landlord before?
Presently, I'm not staying with landlord.
Okay.
But I've had an experience before.
Oh, so how was it?
It was not funny.
It was not funny. Wow.
Yeah.
What was
It
the
wasn't
issue?
fun at all.
Wetin
You
happen?
know? In the house is like it's flat.
Okay.
The water tank is the landlord's wife that is maintaining it.
I tell you.
You imagine she must gauge the water you want to fetch.
I tell you.
If there is no supply of water inside, she will ask you to come outside and fetch. And she will be selling for people outside, but people in the compound will never have water to use.
Wait,
Wow.
she's selling water for outsiders.
And she's also giving us water, and we are still paying despite we paid house rent, which she never told us when we wanted to take the house.
You are what? You are what? Paying house rent. You said something.
I said after we park into the house,
Yeah.
she later started charging for water from us.
Charging for water.
Wow.
Charging for water.
And I'm sure when you were parking, one of the things they used to attract you is that there is water in the house.
That is what they said. They said there's water. See, this is our house. Water. We now park into the house. And I said, no, monthly, you have to be paying for water bill.
Hey.
So we started paying, but despite that, she will still be controlling the water that is coming inside the compound.
The machine to on and off the water. Where it is now outside, I be inside the landlord house.
She's the one, not the
You only, I tell you,
They would have
you are lucky to have
burglary. They would have put it.
Mbola Agberi Alansanu.
Wow.
This thing to control on and off inside the landlord house go dey.
Dey.
So if water don finish, where anybody no get water
That go
again,
wait.
you now go and knock. Mami wa ejo ma o mi tama. If you like
Miriam,
you
thank you
pump.
very much.
Debayo, if you like you pump. But if you don't like you, hello me. Debayo.
Hello, good morning.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Morning.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, sir.
Well done, sir.
Good morning.
Are you a tenant or you are a landlord?
na chief tenant.
You be chief tenant. So Debayo,
You stay with your landlord?
Yes, so
Do you stay with your landlord?
yes, I stay with my landlord.
Wow. So what has the experience been like?
He did serious.
Really? Are you
Share
married
with
or
us.
single?
I'm married.
Okay, so share with us.
Although my landlord no dey stay house, na weekend they come out. But
Okay.
this na the landlady.
Hey, Chineke, we've had all the calls
our
we've had.
landlady. You don't realize the landlord no dey many again. The landlady dey remain.
Can you imagine? Okay, they better continue,
Because
please.
the woman they share provision for outside.
Sell provision for outside. Okay.
So the pure water, bag of pure water, where the other people they sell 150 per bag. The woman they sell 200.
Whoa.
And you must buy am.
You must buy.
You must buy a
Must.
If you should go outside to buy pure water, you're on your own.
Buy am for outside. The woman will go to check your dustbin. If you see another label,
If you see another lady,
What did she go do?
now wow.
Na wow.
Don't start. If you greet her, you go first time. If you greet her, you no go answer.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, go do say problem not the consult.
Wow.
imagine
So-
they check dustbin. If you see another label,
Label,
say this one no be the water.
Now then they make their own water or waiting. I mean, because that same label could be everywhere now. In that state.
She purposely buy the one wey be say e no fit get me. Maybe now WAP water.
Label, I mean,
So where did you
Where
see?
did you get
Where
that
do you see Binta water? Where you supposed to be drinking water? How will somebody have time to be checking dustbin? Is that not hilarious?
ah, God. So you are what they call in marketing, you are a captive market.
Captive ni o. Kódà if they go buy provision and they say for them wan gbé. But it's the truth now. If your landlord dey sell something.
Something.
Dare
You
not buy
dare not
outside.
buy outside. You're on your own. Wow. Can you imagine?
The issue of pets, sir. I
Yeah.
really want to ask this question because it don't cause serious fight for one area for a quarter like that, where both tenants now this time around, anyways, the one don they always tell am say this dog wey you go carry come, na wahala e go end am. But excuse me, but the other one dey prove say well na inside cage. I can't live without a dog. I'm a pet lover. I'm kiniko. At the end of the day, maybe carelessly on their own part, the dog, they no lock
Chain
am.
am.
He bite the pikin of the man wey don dey always talk.
Wow.
And it led to serious trouble. Not only that, the man wey dey dog, he matched the dog to death. it cause physical issues because the man sef him hand fall when he see wetin him dog do that person pikin. So the question wey me I dey try ask now be say wetin be the law gangan wey regulate the housing of
pets and all that. You see, that's why when we tell people that when they are taking a property, they should be paid. I know that there are so many people rushing now to take properties, and so we're always in a rush. We are trying
somebody
to
has paid though.
Yes, now I mean, okay, so we are currently trying to get a property for one of our clients.
Oh. Sorry, let's take Dakpo, sir.
Dakpo.
How you dey, Dakpo? Dakpo.
Fine, sir.
Good morning. Are you a tenant, Stabi landlord?
I'm a tenant.
Okay.
Do you stay with your landlord?
No, I stay with the sons. The son.
You stay with his son. So how is that one?
The inheritance. They read the house for him.
They weed the house for him.
They weed the house for him, and he's he says it's very sad. Is that what he said?
Very sad. I think.
Wow, can you share your experience with us?
Yes, my friend that I just park him new.
Okay.
I park him new. Are you getting me now?
Yeah.
And the man has been opening the door, the gate by himself. He opened it by himself. And I have to go to work. I used to go to work. That's my experience. Why is he locking the door? Why is he locking the gate?
But why can't you ask for a spare key?
A spare key or something?
He took the old key, the 2 compound key, and he's holding it.
So when now come, now go call him, make it come open gates, or what? Or do you have a time you must come out, and the time you must be inside? Anytime outside of that, you have to sleep outside, or what?
Every time I came back, I sleep outside. I have to knock at the door. He says, time has passed, so I'm time to go. My boss, I'm not I have to jump the fence. I'm coming.
Wow.
Why you
What's the time frame? I know, but what's the time frame? What time can you go out? What's the earliest time you can go out? What's the latest time you have to come in?
As manager of my job is that I used to go out around 6.
6 a.m.
6 and come back around 9.
Around 9 p.m. But what is the curfew in your property? What time are you allowed to leave the house ordinarily? And what time are you supposed to come in latest?
Anytime the man came from 10.
Anytime, ni.
Oh, as far as he comes in at any time, he locks the gate.
Ẹ̀yin ò máa gbára ńlá. No agbára ńlá.
Wow.
Magodo tẹ́yìn gbélé, he don lock.
I can imagine.
Magodo where you dey stay, you don't know say things dey happen for here.
It's just going back to what I was saying. Thank you so much, Dapo. Thank you so much, Dapo. But you see, it's just about what I was saying. When people want to get property, these are fine details they should discuss.
Another thing you should know. You see, I told you when we start this topic, engineer, it's explosive. We'll come to Peto. Okay. Another thing we should know is some landlords still pretend. When you want to enter their house, they will pray for the kind of prayer we will
no
see that
problem
day.
now.
Mommy, in my house they prosper. They will carry your wife.
Anybody that is inside this house is become my daughter. From today, you're my. That's what the landlady will be telling your wife. Oh, when you are negotiating,
I was ready to steal you.
Finish. You had that one chance. I understand all of that happens, okay? But the tenant also taking properties should try and do due diligence because, like you've said, hey, in apartments that people stay, in houses that people stay, a lot of things have happened though. Like you said, people have lost their lives, people have lost jobs,
due to carelessness.
People have gone down as a result of achievement in life because of the type of house they moved into.
This one not be spiritual, physical. When they lock gate,
yes,
they late.
They lock gate, person they late, give and rest of mind. People have developed high blood pressure, because of the type of house they when.
You are right.
Ochuko.
I will come to high blood pressure. Ochuko.
Yeah.
I'm a landlord. You go fear.
Ochuko is my name. Yeah.
Ochuko,
how you dey?
From Lagos or where?
Yes.
Okay. Ochuko from Lagos,
from Delta State.
From
Delta State.
Oh, Delta. Okay.
Okay, Ochuko. Good morning. Are you a tenant currently? Or be landlord?
Yeah, I'm a tenant.
Okay. Why you take you time?
Landlords go call next week.
You dey stay with your landlord?
Yeah, we stay in the same compound, but the landlord doesn't stay in the compound. But the wife stays in the compound.
What's your experience like?
It's so bad, not too good. Yes, not
that's the landlord's wife again, no.
Apartment, because the experience so far is not too good. Most times,
to get water is a problem.
This water, sha. As in they have water, you have water pumping machine, you have borehole or well or something, and they pump water.
Yeah, there's pumping machine, borehole in the compound, but to on it is a problem. Recently, we contributed money to 2,000 to make sure that we put the pumping machine in order. But as I'm talking to you now, there's no water in the tank. I do go to where to fetch water. So painful. So, in fact, I don't know how to describe it.
And you are living inside flat.
What will I do? I stay in flat.
Is it that the coordination is a problem for the landlady, or why? Because if you've contributed money, why is it not fixed?
That I wouldn't know. One thing about the man is so good, but as per the woman, it's a problem.
Who collects the house rent? Who do you pay to?
I pay to the man, but the woman stays in the compound.
But why not table your matter, give your landlord?
The landlord.
You said what?
Why not table the matter to the landlord?
You know, if I should present this matter to him now, he's a nice man, but he might cause problem between him and his
wife. As in you are reporting the landlady. And once the husband table the matter like this, the landlady go just put you go pack come up for this house.
Mr. Deomi came to report you.
So that I wouldn't want to experience.
I understand you, Ojuko. Wisdom is profitable to direct.
Wow, I can imagine though. I can imagine.
If there are four,
wow, thank you, Ojuko.
If there are 4 tenants in the house, so now me now go get big mouth
to go report that lady.
Why the right to know? I've seen. Let me tell you, I've seen inside Facebook waiting they increase house rent. Now everybody don't do meeting. Yeah. All of us go. Nobody go pay. You know what I say, Baba Billy. Yeah. Everybody say nobody go pay.
This is your Baba Billy again.
Baba Billy Buro. At the end of the day, everybody they go for back. Pay. Why they go? Say. I just saw. I just saw.
I didn't pay.
And then Billy Bush. After 1 year, everybody see they say we never
pay.
But we know say everybody.
Can you imagine? Hey.
Andrew
from Edo.
Andrew, how you doing?
Andrew probably will be our last caller for today. Andrew from Edo, yes?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Well done. Sir. How is the election going?
Well, it's fine.
Okay, well done. Please tell us, yes, are you a tenant or a landlord?
Well, I'm a tenant.
Okay, do you stay with your landlord?
Well, I used to. There was one bitter experience I had.
Okay, but currently, do you stay with your landlord?
Yeah, I used to. The former house I stayed, he dealt with me, so I left.
Wow,
he dealt with you.
He dealt with you. So what was the issue? How?
I came into the house. The house was not landscaped.
Okay.
At the time now, he now decided to landscape it and put tile, this interlocking tile.
Oh, okay.
Only for him to come up with one story that I must not park my car inside the compound because my car will spoil the tile.
What? Now, these tiles that you people did you remove it from your rent, the cost of it, or you did it as dash to the property?
Oh, I think we lost that.
We lost him. I would have wanted to know what happened.
Well, thank you.
We will discuss. We hope that landlords will call next week.
Because today now only tenants.
It will be landlord's turn. Because also some landlords are seeing pepper in the house of tenants.
And they are ready to talk too.
I'm telling you.
Just watch out next week. Thank you very much. Like we did promise at the beginning of this show, saying an explosive one. If you really enjoy and well, go on our YouTube channel. You definitely, anything where you miss, you go see I'm there. Engineer Debo. Thank you
so much. You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah, from every one of us here, we say have a fabulous day.